Hello everyone, my name is NASUHA binti MAZNAN. I would like to present my FYP project on an Android mobile application which is called RNA.ms, in short for ribonucleic acid mobile search. Do reach me on my email stated here. So now, let's begin. The image shows the ribonucleic acid RNA structure. It is a single-stranded. RNA has two functions. The first one is RNA used to transfer the genetic codes from nucleus to the ribosome to make protein. The second is it is used to transmit genetic information in some organism and may have been the molecule used to store genetic blueprints in primitive organisms. So, the development of this mobile application is focusing on the educations and conveniency in viewing the RNA structure. There are three objectives for this project. The first one is to develop a system that convenient to user without any additional installment requirement. The second one is to improve the user accessibility in the searching and visualization process, and also to improve time flexibility without need to browse. There are four problem statements here. The first one is available system can be inconvenienced to user as the built-in molecular visualization interface can only be carried out by installing Java plugin. Some operating systems block the use of Java plugin due to security concern. The third is user need to access the available system through web browser and need to do a literature search for available system. So, to overcome the problem stated, I come up with an Android mobile application that has four functionalities. The first one is search RNA structure by number of residue and type. User can find a list of RNA structure on the same number of residue and its type. The second function is search RNA structure by ID, which user key in its PDB ID or RNA ID to find a certain RNA structure. The third is view data history, which user can view their previous search data. And the last one is get QR code, which user can get the QR code and share the QR code to others so that others can view the PDF file of certain RNA structure. In this module diagram, for RNA.ms, it has three subsystems. The first subsystem is authentication subsystem. There are two modules. The first one is registration, the second is login. The second subsystem is data search, which consists three modules: search by residue type, search by PDB ID, and data history. The last subsystem is visualization, which consists of data visualization module and QR code generator module. So, how this RNA.ms works? For the first timer, user need to register their email, username, and password. If for the old user already have their account, they can log in by username and password. And then user can select whether to search RNA structure by residue type or by entering the PDB ID. If user choose to enter the PDB ID, then system will display the RNA structure from the database, and user can view its structure motif and its informations. If user search by residue type, user need to key in the number of residue and its type. Then the system will display a list of RNA structure. User select from that, and system will display the RNA structure motif and its information. Also, user can request for QR code for the certain RNA structure. User need to key in the PDB ID or RNA ID, and then the system will generate the QR code so that the user can save the QR code and share it with other peoples. In this RNA.ms applications, user needs to have an Android smartphone and also internet connection, as it will be linked from the user and also from the database to get the informations, to get and retrieve the data. This is my project output. So right now let's go to system demo. This is the flash screens for the RNA structure. RNA.ms. The first thing user need to do is to log in or register. So let's register first. NURUL.NASUHA16@gmail.com. Password 123 and sign up. Let's wait for a while and see. Yes, it's registered successfully. Let's try search by RNA ID. 1DDY. This is the PDB ID, so search for it. Let's see if it has in database, and here it is. You can view the data. Here it will display the informations. This is the picture of the RNA structure motif, and this is the matrix. Let's go back and try the search by residue type. Let's number residue, I choose 4 and type 1. Let's fetch the data. So this is the list. Let's try this one. So it will also display the same in the same layout. This is the informations, this is the structures, and also this is the matrix. So let's go to QR code. QR code, you need to enter the PDB ID, which is, let me, 1DDY for example, and we generate, and you got the QR code. So you can share this QR code with your friends, with other people's, so they can get the PDF files of the RNA structure. Let's go back, and here this is your profile. So it will just take your username and email to display. That's all from me. Thank you.